Now today we're going to do another video response to Amethyst Ascension. This is going to be the second story time. It's a tarot adventure. But this time the scenario is completely different, okay? And I'm using different cards. This time I'm using the Ghost Tarot and I'm using the KONXARI cards. I think I pronounced that right. And see what we get for this fun exercise. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anyone and everyone who might like it too. Let's see. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And if you want to get a reading done, please email me or hit me up on social media. And I will be happy to give you a private reading with any deck of your choosing. I also have my Patreon information underneath this video. I will put the decks that I'm using, a link to the decks that I'm using underneath this video. And that's it. Let's get started. Alright, so adventure number 2. You're at home laying in bed reading a good book when the lamp next to your bed starts to flicker. You lean over and try to check the cord's connection. You see that it is clearly plugged in, and then you notice that the sound machine starts playing white noise and then ocean sounds switching back and forth. You get out of bed and start towards the breaker box, thinking there is some sort of energy surge or electrical issue to that outlet. As you open the door to the hallway, you are surprised to see the lights in the hallway and landing are all flickering too. You become alarmed, and a thought runs through your head. Draw 3 or more cards to rationalize what you think is happening. Alright, so whenever something weird happens at my place, anything like this or even less, even more subtle, I automatically assume it's my spirit beings. It's my gods. It's my goddesses. It's my angels. It's my, ancestors. So I'm going to think it's Heru because Lord Heru was my father. My mother, Goddess All Set. Or I'm going to think it's one of my spirit beings. So my grandmother is one of my spirit protectors. Another spirit protector is Nana Ya Asantewa I from Ghana. I have a lot of strong women, strong female protectors. So I would think it was one of them, or one of them giving me a message, guys, something like that. That would be my first thought, especially how strange this is. You stop for a second to process everything around you before proceeding to cautiously head down the stairs, trying to remain as quiet as possible. As you turn the corner of the second floor landing, you stop and start to panic, noticing that the front door is open and the lights are flickering all downstairs also. You hear a faint sound coming from the kitchen and realize it's the electric can opener going off. You reach into the second floor closet slowly, trying to remain as silent as possible, and grab the baseball bat that you lovingly named Lucille. With Lucille in hand, you proceed down the stairs, heading for the kitchen, trying to avoid the creaky spots on the old farmhouse floors. As you turn the corner to the kitchen, you see it. Draw cards to describe what you see. Alright, so let's see if I'm right. Is it my guardians? No. I see a little boy. A little white boy with blue eyes and brownish hair that I do not know. Like, who is this little boy? For some reason, he has a lock around his neck. And he can't seem to hear me. He can't seem to see me. He seems to be blind and deaf. And every time I tap into his mind's eye, I get flashes that he died in my bedroom. Very, very unusual. And I get from him telepathically that he is lost. He's a lost soul, an earthbound soul. So this is what I'm getting right at this moment from this young man as I'm sitting here staring at him and connecting with him. Draw cards to see what you should do next. Well, let me see. The cards that I'm getting now are very alarming. This is the Page of Swords in the upright. This is telling me to be ready and to anticipate attack. So if this little boy is just lost and vulnerable, why am I getting this energy? It's also telling me he's not a little boy at all, that he's a King of Cups. He's a deceptive spirit, a dark spirit. Likewise, this card here tells me that whatever this is, he's been sent to me through dark magic. 3 of Swords reversed. So someone who's trying to get at me, I don't know who it could possibly be, has sent this dark being to my home, and he is pretending to be a child, so I will, you know, he'll gain my trust and do whatever he was sent to do to me. But because of the fact that I am intuitive, I figured this out. So the last one says, draw cards to figure out what you should do and end the story. Well, because I'm not stupid, I'm going to do an exorcism. I'm going to call Archangel Michael. And I'm going to do an exorcism on this little boy and get him out of my farmhouse, okay? After I finish doing the exorcism, I'm going to use the angels to further cleanse the entire property with frankincense and myrrh. Probably going to put down some obsidian, wash everything down with Florida water. I'm going to clean this place out with the power of love, light, angels, and goddess. I will probably be a little sick after this because this is some pretty intense work to do. And bad spirits often do make you feel nauseous. So I probably, after I finish all this work, will have to rest. But according to this, I'll be back to life. All my energy will come back to me and I will be fine after I exorcise this little demon boy out of my kitchen. So oddly enough, this isn't something that is really that far from the realm of possibilities. I've had to cleanse spaces and chase energies out before. So that's basically exactly what I would do. And because they said that it was sent through black magic, I may need to do removal spells, like on the property as spells. I may need to do further work is the point. But up front, I'm getting rid of this little boy and I'm going to cleanse this space. So that is our second adventure. So if you want to play along, pull out your cards and tell me who was in your kitchen. I am QueenAusetHeru, and you come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.